It was random evening in 2025. I was doing that classic free sleep YouTube scroll, probably looking for nothing in particular, and a Genshin Impact ad popped up on my screen. My first thought, I just installed it, played it for an hour, and then deleted. No big deal. Oh boy,
Yeah, boy.
was I wrong. Not only did I get absolutely hooked, but I also discovered a little thing called gacha for the very first time. Having never touched a gacha game in my life too, well, you're about to see the result of 365 days of obsession. Let's dive into my first year in Taiwan.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
One eternity later.
In the beginning, it was pure bliss. I was running around with the starter team, Amber, Kaya, Lisa, and either just vibing. I was grinding quests and hunting every chest I could find for those sweet primogems at the time. I didn't have a single clue what an artifact farming even was. I remember looking at my fragile resin and thinking, what is this and why would I ever care? But man, I was wrong. The moment my world level jumped, reality hit me like a miniature shield. I remember enemies weren't just mobs anymore, they were literal HP sponges. Even poor Lisa didn't have enough energy recharge to spark things up a little before they completely flattened me. In the middle of that struggle, I realized I couldn't do this alone. I decided to seek help from the good old YouTubers. I watched endless how-to guides, tutorials, finally learning how to actually build characters and which artifacts weren't just complete trash. That was my true Genshin education. So what kept me going when the combat got tough? 2 words, honorable mention. I cannot talk about those early struggles without mentioning the MVP what truly carried me to the darkest times. Yanfei. While my status were hitting a wall, Yanfei was just beaming enemies from the distance. Those charge attacks, they weren't just hitting enemies, they were saving my entire playthrough. Eventually, I realized my starter squad had limits. I needed a more effective team. I began experimenting and finally landed in my first true lineup, Yanfei, Xingshu, Noel, and Lisa. It wasn't planned. Yanfei's strength led me to prioritize her, and I added Xingshu for her sideward support, which made Yanfei's Vapor's damage pop. Noel became my go-to for defense and healing. My fights got rough, while Lisa stayed on for her ability to trigger Overload. It was definitely a chaotic mix first, but through trial and error, this team turned those HP sponges back into regular enemies. But it wasn't just about the numbers, Mason. What really hooked me was the world. Teyvat is the land where you can truly do anything. I found myself lost in what I honestly think is one of the greatest stories in gaming. A vast land to explore, the hidden lore, the music. There is just so much to do that 10 minutes isn't enough to cover it all. I went from clueless traveler to someone who really cares how the story will turn out. That brings us to today. 1 year later, my account looks a little different. Remember that clueless player who didn't know what resin was? Didn't even care. That's gone. Now when I look at my map, it see a 100% completion in every region. Every statue of the 7 is maxed out and my achievement count is sitting at a number I never thought I'd reach. But the real transformation is in the characters. The HP sponges that used to flatten me, they don't even stand a chance now. Let me show you the builds, the artifacts and the stats that turn my account into what it is today.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
So yeah, that's what a year of my life looks like in this game. It's been a wild ride from being terrified of literature and ruined guards to 100%ing the whole map. I'm honestly curious though, who was that one character for you that absolutely carried your account when you were starting out? Was it Yanfi like me, or did you get lucky with 5-star early on? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your noob stories. If you enjoyed this journey or it brought back memories of your first year in Tivat, hit subscribe and like. It seriously helps the channel grow and lets me make more content for you. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.